We always do general ledger account. VAT, what? The first one, it's a VAT input. So it's got a credit side, it's got a debit side. As much as I've said it is an asset, meaning it decreases on this side and then increases on this side. And then the VAT output, a T-form account, credit side and what? And the debit side. It is a liability, meaning it increases on the credit side and then decreases on the debit side. So what you have to understand, what decreases this amount and then what increases it and then what decreases it, and same applies here. So as much as we said, it is all by the purchases. So whenever the business has purchased stock, whether cash, whenever the business has purchased stock or did purchases or cash, we write bank, because that increases the amount of money which have to be claimable from who? From SARS. And when we have purchased goods on credit, that is what creditors control. We have to also put that amount on the debit side as to increase the amount of money which we have to receive from who? From SARS. Then when we have purchased stock but using petty cash, which is you're going to write what? Petty cash. It also increases the amount of money which have to be receivable from who? From SARS. Then done with something or other things that enters on our debit side. And then what decreases the amount of money which have to be payable, which have to be receivable from SARS. It is when we are doing returns to suppliers, which is, remember, when we are doing returns to suppliers, that is a what? That is a debit note. That is a debit note. That is a debit note. And then whenever customers return stock to us as a business, that is a what? That is a credit. That is a credit note. So remember, when I'm making sales and then a customer's return stock, that is a credit note. When we have made purchases and then we are returning those merchandise, that is a what? A debit note. So here we're gonna be what? Creditors control. But the foil here is very much more important. Remember, there's a foil here. So the foil here is very much important because now we have the creditors control on this side and then we also have what? Creditors control. So we have to now distinguish as per the what? As per the foil. So now it's gonna tell us that it is CA1, it is CAJ, as to say creditors allowance journal, because we have returned stock from who? To whom? To suppliers. That's it. Then you balance it. When you balance it, you balance it with what? With VAT control. VAT control always, our balancing figure will be what? VAT control on the credit side. It must be on which side? On the credit side. Then whenever the stock is also damaged here, that amount is gonna be in this side. So whenever we've made returns or neither we have made we have made they are damaged.